And then I said, listen, I understand, but in this instance, size does matter. Folks, welcome to Rebels of the Castle, the Stone Lord's Folly. My name is Zach Savage, and I will be your lore master this evening. I have returned. I am back in my rightful seat. Consequences shall be known. I'm joined by my absolutely wonderful cast here who fended for themselves in the cold, cold wilderness of GM-less session last week and did so good. I'm so proud. So they're gonna go through and tell you who they are and who they're playing. Let's start with Sam.
Good evening, everybody. And Zach, awesome to have you back, dude. It was a fun time without you, but buddy, we missed you.
Well,
Um,
flattery is gonna get you nowhere this session, but thank you.
okay, okay. Worth a shot. Yeah, hi guys, my name is Sam. I go by Utah Indie on both Instagram and Twitch. Tonight I am playing Revelous Noge or Long John, the pirate gunslinger rogue. Right back at you,
Mm.
Laura. And speaking of Laura, down to you.
Hi, hello, good evening, folks. You can call me Laura or Tutu or Laura Tutu. My pronouns are she, they, or whatever fits the bit. And tonight I am playing Orion Shieldbreaker, our half-orc barbarian fighter. Byrea!
I've got too many windows open. I'm muted. Hi everybody. I'm Pyrea. I will be playing our chaotic little Oblivion Ranger slash Druid called Espen. Let's go, everybody. Hyacinth, you take it away.
Alrighty, gang. Yes, we are back. As you can see, we are short one GM Justin, but don't worry, Lucero has things going on here behind the scenes. So let's
Rip.
do, yeah, a moment of silence for Lucero. Um, so let's do a little recap, and we're gonna do a little recap by me going around and asking everybody what their character did last session. Let's start with Espen.
Espen avoided spilling trauma to the whole party and then had to spill trauma to the whole party and got a loaf of bread.
Ghost bread.
Yeah, ghost bread. Um, would you like me to add more detail to that or
Yeah, pretty much covers it.
yeah,
You
yeah.
you kind of gave the down low on who Alaris is, and guys, if you didn't watch last week's session, you should. It was very good. And I'm a little jealous. So let's bounce it to Laura. What did Ori
Um,
get into last week?
Ori bullied Espen into spilling the tea.
Yeah.
But mostly in a, hey, she almost made me kill you guys. I feel like I deserve to know what the fuck is going on. So like bullying, maybe fair. Yeah. And was also just generally salty about the fact that she had to sit there in a zone of truth and spill her guts. It's literally her least favorite thing.
We
Also
caught him.
discovered that there are not enough beds in this fucking tent for everyone
Oh
and is
no.
still mad about it.
What are we gonna do? Let's kick it over to Hyacinth. Well, Seraphina had a time.
No, I have not. Last session, oh boy, Revel's had another little chat with Seraphina. Um, Ended up again spilling his guts in front of everyone in the zone of truth. Owning up to his more popular name of John Silver, and going around asking everyone else questions about them. I think the only other significant thing is that he and Lucero had somewhat of like a chill conversation. Not necessarily good, but just kind of a chill conversation. We don't know if we are homies yet.
Oh yeah, Ori still hates that motherfucker with a burning passion.
So, where you all left off last week, Lucero and Revlis headed outside. Revlis, you took to smoking a whole lot. Um, relatable. Um, and Lucero just stood in silence, staring up at the moon. Revlis, you notice that as the last cloud kind of clears from your puff on the pipe, that Lucero is now sitting on the ground, kind of like back up against the tent, and it's kind of sinking into it a little bit. Um, Eyes closed, arms on his knees, and is just kind of asleep.
Looking a little bit closer, does this look like? I don't know. I don't know if I've seen Dante. Have I watched Dante sleep before? um, just I'm curious with Lucero going to sleep here. Does this look like natural sleep? Does it look like he's comfortable?
Um, you're welcome to give me a medicine check.
She. Okay. Let's see how bad my medicine is. Oh, holy shit, that's actually pretty good. Um, not on the dice, it's not.
Hmm.
That's a 4 plus 3, 7.
Cool. Yeah, so with a 7, Lucero looks like so. You've never watched Lucero sleep. You guys haven't like cohabitated really. So
Man can dream.
who's to say? Um, he doesn't look like you'd be comfortable asleep like this, but maybe that's the way he rolls.
Okay. I'll sit there or stand there outside, just continuing to smoke for a little bit. After a couple more minutes, I'll glance over and just see if there's any difference, if any movement, anything at all.
There is not. He is in the same position that he was when you first noticed.
Okay. I kind of inch closer and just under my breath mutter over to him. You all right there, lad?
Nothing.
I'll kick his boot.
You see his foot jostles slightly and comes back to position, but he doesn't raise his head, doesn't open his eyes, doesn't say anything.
I'm gonna kick him a little bit harder. Maybe harder than I should.
We just come out to Rebels wailing on Lucero.
So same response. Doesn't raise his head, doesn't react, doesn't say anything.
Okay. At this point, Revlis will snuff the pipe that he's been smoking, and he's going to go and get down on his knees next to Lucero. He's going to kind of prop up Lucero's head, and he's going to kind of start trying to feel around for a pulse in his neck.
Okay. You feel go ahead and give me another medicine check.
Boy. That's
Redeem yourself.
That's a 14.
14. Okay, perfect.
Hey.
You've had to figure out if somebody was dead or not before. You find a pulse, and that feels steady and normal, but he feels very warm. You don't know if that's normal or not. You haven't really been in super close contact with Lucero. But he is much, much warmer than you could have thought he would be.
Okay. Does he seem clammy at all? Is there any sweat on his brow?
No sweat.
No sweat? Okay, just really warm. Okay. Revlis will continue to stare at him for a couple seconds, just trying to gauge what's going on here before just kind of tapping the cheek a little bit after recognizing he looks like he's okay. He's just gonna tilt his head back until it rests back on the tent. And then slowly lift his hands up and take a couple steps back, all the while muttering to himself, I didn't know he was such a heavy sleeper. I've never seen someone fall asleep that quickly before. Are we really all that exhausting? Never mind. Not my problem. And he'll go and he'll stand up and he'll start reigniting his pipe to continue smoking a little bit longer.
Perfect. Heading back inside, what is everybody else doing? Let's start with Ori.
The last we left Ori, she was muttering about the fact that Rebelus and Lucero can't help but like snipe at each other no matter what. Not that she has any room to talk. But she's still just muttering to herself in Orcish, and like as people finish their dinners, what have you, she's gonna grab plates, cups, bowls, and move them to the kitchen to start washing up. Hi, Jill. Look at her in her scrubs. I'm so proud of her. But yeah, never mind that they're unseen servants. This is very much Ori needs something to do, or she's gonna start throwing shit.
Fair enough.
So she's semi-angrily washing dishes.
I've been there. The angry chore doing. Yeah.
God, fuck.
Closing
Bullshit.
shift.
Fuck. Shit. God damn it. Just that, but in Orcish.
Perfect. As you're like angrily washing the dishes and putting them aside, as you put them down, they float up, and then a little rag floats next to it, and then dries it and puts it away into a little cupboard.
Squints at it. Doesn't entirely trust it, but you know what? We're not gonna look a gift horse in the mouth.
Aspen, what are you doing?
Aspen has found her way into the room that has the 2 beds in it. Since she's smaller, she kind of, well, she's gonna take the whole one of the beds by herself. As she has pulled almost everything out of her bag on the bed and is looking at what she's been carrying around this whole time. And she stares at it for a long moment. These bits, baubles, just pieces of the last year. And instead of putting them back in her bag before she goes to bed, she organizes them in rows mumbles something under her breath in Oblivarin, and curls up on the other side of the bed. Like when you're a kid and you just leave a bunch of stuff on the bed and you're just like, I don't have the energy to put this up, no closing shift. She curls up on the one pillow that is on the bed and leaves it all there and crashes out.
Right. Serafina, what are you doing?
She's still at the table. She did not eat any of her food, and then Ori took the plates. And I'm assuming Ori just didn't notice because
No. If there was still food on a plate, Ori's not going to take it.
Oh, okay. Well then she'll take it over to I assume we have a little garbage can in this kitchen area and just scrape it into that. And then she's gonna walk up and bring the plate over and go, do you need help with that?
Would Ori have noticed that she didn't eat anything?
I don't think she was particularly sneaky about it, so I guess it depends on how distracted Ori was by her cussing and washing.
Yeah, I mean, or if you angrily cleared the plate and you realized that the plate was full when you took it.
Yeah, that's fair. Just you're not hungry?
Could you define that word? Or use it in a different sentence?
This is mostly Laura being like, how do I explain a physiological cue in a way that doesn't actually use the word
Involve
hunger?
Is it experimental? Did I not want to try the flavors?
I mean, I imagine yes, but mostly. Or he kind of looks down and squints a little. Usually, when I'm hungry, I feel a little shaky, jitters. And then my stomach, and she'll kind of put a hand over her stomach, feels empty, sort of gurgling around in there. You ever felt anything like that?
Yeah, when I'm scared. If I'm
What about when
I'm,
you're
scared
not
or upset,
afraid?
I get shaky. No. Maybe you should get that checked. I don't think that's something that should be happening to you regularly. It sounds uncomfortable.
No. Fee.
Yes.
Most humanoids have to eat at least 3 times a day, if not more.
Oh.
Yeah, I tend to eat more just because I'm bigger and I run around a lot.
Right. So it's probably an elf thing, then.
Does she say it like that?
Yeah, she's not saying it as a lie. She's just trying to think through what it could be, and that's her lack of confidence in her answer. Maybe that's what it is.
I mean, if I'm going to be honest, you're the first high elf I've ever met. Most of my friends back home were half elves.
So it's probably the human half that gets hungry. That would make sense.
Yeah, but Espen was eating too.
But Espen's not an elf. Obviously, bears hunt, right? So if she's part humanoid, part bear, then.
Hi. Has Ori ever actually seen Hyacinth eat anything in the month or so that they've been traveling?
Yeah, no, she's seen Serafina eat before. She just refers to it as a group activity. And she's done that in front of Ori a couple of times.
Okay. Ori's gonna take a piece of bread and she's gonna take some butter and she's gonna put it on the bread. Fee, can you do me a favor? You may not feel hungry at this moment, but why don't you try a couple of bites of that? And it's like it's good, like fresh sourdough, and that butter is like that lovely, like warm yellow color that you only get from like good quality butter. It smells amazing.
This episode sponsored by Kerrygold Butter.
I do love Kerrygold butter. I'm not gonna lie to you.
She'll take it and she's gonna look at it and she's gonna look up at Ori like really confused. I mean, I can, but I don't know like why I would. Like nobody else is eating right now. It's kind of like having a conversation by yourself or like playing a game.
Not necessarily. You just eat sometimes. It's not necessarily something that you have to wait for other people to do. It can be nice to eat with other people.
But why would you do it if you aren't with other people?
Because your body needs the fuel.
Are you sure?
Pretty sure I've been doing this for almost 3 decades.
I mean, I've gone like weeks and been fine. So like, but like probably eventually, but like I didn't feel any different. Just kind of eat when you hang out with people and they want to eat and it's like a social thing. Or if you want like trying new flavors, like that's been pretty fun. I really like my friend gave me the little like chocolate things. Those are really good. But yeah. Are you okay? Did I say something wrong? Like, are you upset? Or...
No. If I'm gonna be honest, you're the first person that I've met who just kind of doesn't eat.
I eat. I eat like any
But not-
times as a group dinner. It's like what you do while you
But
talk.
But not on your own, not just because you want food.
No. I mean, now sometimes, because like I found out food can taste good. So sometimes, like it's fun eating it because it tastes good.
Was there a time when it didn't taste good?
It didn't taste bad, but it just kind of didn't taste, you know, like how like when you grow up when you're younger, like food just doesn't really have a flavor.
Lord Master, what the fuck?
Valid question, friend. Laura, give me a perception check really quick.
uh, 18 on the die plus.
I didn't
22.
expect the conversation to get that unhinged that fast. 22? Like crap.
Yeah.
22. As you're taking in all of this new information, you just really look at who Seraphina is. And the description, like the way that she is describing her eating habits, and lack of conviction to them, you would expect her to be unable to stand. But she looks, albeit small, but healthy for all intents and purposes.
No, I'm sorry, Fee. If you're not hungry, don't need to eat anything.
I mean, like, I'll try it. Cause, like, if it makes you more comfortable, she's gonna, like, hesitantly, like, take a bite in a very, like, I'm humoring you kind of way. This is really good. It tastes really different from chocolate. I like it so. It's very different. It's not, I don't have any words for it, actually. But the flavor is, like, it's not the same. It's different. For sure. I've smelled things kind of like that. Like, I think this is probably what we were smelling when we came into the tent, right? Or, like, partially. Because there were some weird smells when we came into the tent. Like,
I think there was probably some leftover incense from who was ever here last, but yeah, that might have been part of it. Most people say that butter tastes salty.
what does that mean?
Like if when we were on that boat, the ship,
Yeah.
you ever remember when you were up on deck, if you inhale and it's that sort of sharp,
Yeah.
yeah,
That was
that's
like one of the
salt.
first few things I smelled. So I didn't have a name for that either. But it was definitely salty, yeah. That makes sense.
Or is like nodding and like responding appropriately as they're having this totally normal conversation. Internally, it's just, what in the actual fuck is this kid up to? But yeah, on the outside, she looks fine. she is explaining the flavor of, what is it? Hot, acid, salty, sweet, and the different things that you can eat for different flavors, as if this is totally normal to explain how and what food can be. The fuck, hi.
I wrote a totally
Alrighty.
normal character with a totally normal childhood. Don't worry about it.
Totally chilled. Came back from the dead, casual like.
So, as you all are having this conversation, Revelus, you've been outside smoking for a while, and Lucero still hasn't stirred.
Okay. I'm really not sure, or I should say Revlis. Revlis is really not sure what to do here. Because whereas Lucero was Dante and he cares about Dante, he's also not Dante right now. It's kind of been an a-hole, and he's gonna walk over near the tent, where near the tent doors, over close to where Lucero is, and he's gonna kneel down next to him. He's just gonna kind of smack his cheek once, say, "I don't know if you can hear me in there. I'm going inside. If you want to come in as well, at least say something."
See, as you like smack the side of his face a little bit, the head lolls a little bit and then just turns back to the position you found him in.
You know what? This isn't actually the worst thing in the world. This is not the worst thing in the world. At least you can't talk back. That's been a problem. No offense, but yes, offense meant. Getting you to shut your mouth has been such a chore over the last couple days, and frankly, don't really love how much you've come between me and Serafina. Can we talk about that? Let's talk about that, shall we? let's go ahead and go back to the very moment it all started. Do you remember what you were going after back in the bones? Armor and weapons. Did you ever stop to think? Did you ever stop to maybe ask around, see what we could provide you? Because you're gonna love this. Watch this. And Revelus is going to walk inside the tent to where he's got a couple of his things next to the door. And he's going to walk back out. He's got this big, long, canvas wrapped package in his hand. It's like, this right here. Do you know what this is? Of course you don't. Of course you don't. You never bothered to ask. Well, I'm just going to leave this right here for you to discover. And when you wake up, gods, I hope you're confused. And I hope you think for the first time. Maybe not the first. You've thought before. You've thought about Seraphina, and I appreciate you doing what you can to take care of her. Or rather, not take care of her. I acknowledge where I've been wrong there. She can take care of herself. But all of our problems have started since you showed up. All this flip-flopping roles, all this changing, I don't like it any more than you do. Although I suppose that's hypocritical, isn't it? God, it feels good. I really hope you couldn't hear a word of that. I'm gonna go figure out the bed situation. Get some good rest, pretty boy. He's gonna just kind of pimp slap him on the side of the cheek. And then walk back into the tent.
Okay, so Revelus, as you walk back into the tent, go ahead and take an inspiration. Aspen, you have gone to bed.
Yes, meaning we get a long rest.
Not yet.
Shh, I'm in a tent. It's safe.
I'm in a tent, she yelled at the bear. So Seraphina and Ori, you just see Revelus come back in, leave, and then come back in again.
Seraphina's still holding the piece of bread she took one bite out of. And she's just gonna be like, oh, you're back.
Yes, I'm back.
How was it outside?
Calming. Very calming.
You didn't kill Lucero, though, right? Because you said you wouldn't do that when you...
Don't attempt. But no, he's just fine. He's resting outside. Although I'm not concerned about it. I'm sure he's all right. He's just sleeping.
Oh, hi. I thought you guys had said you needed beds to do that.
Normally, yes. Looks like the outdoor air is doing him some good. So, I am exhausted, and seeing as the bedding situation is a little bit odd, I think I'm going to take the little pit area tonight. So, where did is Espen around? I know she said that she had found clothes. Is she asleep right now?
Or he just points wordlessly to the other room.
There's little piles of clothing for each of you that had been set out. At the end of last session, I had like folded things that I thought everybody might have wanted while she was rummaging through things. I think he was outside the whole time, though. Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, Revelus is gonna go pick up his pile of things.
Revelus, did you eat 3 times today? She's just gonna like look at him like she's really gathering info.
It's a funny thing to ask. No, I ate 2 times today. Frankly, I have a bad habit of skipping a meal. I really shouldn't do that. But it's yes, I ate. I ate.
So you should.
Did you eat? Did
should
you have enough?
probably eat a 3rd meal then, right? Because then you won't. She's like trying to remember what Ori said, and she's like, you run out of energy.
I think we're long past the run out of energy part. I've run out of both energy and fucks. So I'm going to go lay down and I'm going to get ready for tomorrow morning, where I do plan to eat a full 3-course meal. Would you care to join me?
Sure.
Lovely. I'll see you in the morning then. He's going to go over and start preparing his bedding space.
She's gonna lean over to Ori and go, is he going to be okay if he doesn't eat 3?
I'm sure he's fine.
Okay. He's not going to like die in his sleep.
Or he does that thing that you do when you're about to say something kind of mean and then think better of it. She just kind of opens her mouth. Sometimes people simply aren't hungry, too.
I thought you said humanoids were so.
Depends on the humanoid. Everybody's different, Fee.
Right. Okay. Cool. I don't really know what else to say about that, so I'll just go.
I can take care of things here. I think there's another bed where Espen is. If you want to take the giant bed in the other room, feel free. I can. Glances at the conversation pit, realizes that Lucero is outside. I'll figure something out.
You do remember that I don't sleep, right?
Don't you take a couple of hours every night?
No.
Not even a trance?
No, not really. I do groom time and I do hobbies, is because that's what high elves do. So just
Okay.
I don't know why you would do a trance. That sounds really boring. I don't really understand the sleep thing either. Reva said you just like hold still and close your eyes for a long time, but that sounds like really boring if you don't have anything to do. I don't know why you would just.
It's a little bit more than
hours.
that. It's how most of us recuperate. Because Ori is she's still got some good bruises, and there's like a section of like skin on her neck and like underside of her chin that looks a little singed from Lucero's sucker punch. So it's resting is how we sort of fix all of that up.
So like if you don't have a health potion, then you have to rest.
Kinda.
That makes sense. Well, you should probably have the bed then, right?
Sure. Yeah, I can take the large bed.
Okay.
Or he's gonna finish up the last dish, hand it to the floating towel that she still kind of stares at. I'm not smart enough for this.
You see, it just takes the plate floats from your hand and gets dried off and then gets put away. And then you see the towel. You don't know how a towel turns and looks at you, but you get the sense that it's just kind of waiting for another instruction.
Um, that'll be all for now. But if anyone needs anything, we'll let you know.
Are you
Then-
talking
So
to...
confused. So confused.
Are you
so
talking to the magic?
I think we need to tell it when we want it to do stuff.
Yeah, but I think it just does that. I don't think you have to, like, tell it to do it later still.
I don't magic.
Yes, I know.
I
yes,
hit
yes.
real hard. I
Yes,
hit
you're
real
very
hard.
good at that.
That-
Yes.
That's about all I got for you.
I'm very proud of you for hitting hard. You do a good job.
So Ori, when you kind of slide like the we don't need anything right now, I mean, you just hear this like popping sound, and then the towel falls to the ground.
Gonna pick up the towel, give it a shake, fold it up. I'm gonna go to bed. Just
Okay.
good night, Fee.
Good night.
Where do you put the towel?
Like over the wash basin, kind of like hanging so it'll dry.
Perfect. So you hang it up and you turn to go, and there is just like a little like kind of fold over on one side of the towel. And then as you go to turn, you just see it like quickly gets like pulled out and like snap, and now is laying like perfectly flat on the edge of the wash basin.
Mm. Fucking hells. Picks. Yeah. Watches. Lord Master, a lot's happened. Ori's tired and hurt and cranky. I'm tired. I'm old, and I work with fucking children.
Whoa.
She's in her CM Punk. She's in her CM Punk era right now. She's gonna pick up her clothes, just march directly into the master suite without a word to Revlis.
Okay. So everybody goes to bed. Serafina, you got a lot of time on your hands.
Yeah, she's gonna walk over and look at Revlis to see if he looks like he's already asleep or not.
Yes.
Okay. She'll walk back to where the table is, and under her breath, she's just gonna go, Cass? Cass, can you still hear me? And then, after trying a couple more times, she'll go outside to see if she can see where Lucero's at.
So you kind of like call Raz's name with no answer in the tent, and step outside, and you see Lucero is propped up against the tent pole, head down, um, knees up, with like his arms kind of propped up.
Yes, Cass probably isn't out here either if he's not. Cause that would be weird because he's in my head, so. Yeah, I don't think... I've only seen Kevlis lay down when he goes to sleep, and I feel like that's not normal, maybe. I've only really seen Kevlis sleep, so, but, she's gonna go check out Lucero a little closer and see if she can tell if it seems like normal sleep, as far as she knows. With the tiny bit.
So
She
you
seems to be
squat down.
unconscious. So
Yeah.
as a medical state.
So you squat. Do you want to? What do you? Do you want to give me a give me a little medicine check?
Yeah. Ooh, that's gonna be 17.
Okay, so the 17. The sleeping is normal. His breathing is he is very warm to the touch, but that's comes to be expected of a fire ganassi.
Mm-hmm.
Just as you're kind of like investigating him, you kind of like slip forward a little bit and like you don't punch him, but like you kind of like push his leg enough where like you think it should wake somebody up, and
Yeah.
he just sits there. And then as you were like looking at Lucero, as you kind of look up, you see that little like pale blue ball of light kind of bouncing around in your field of vision.
Do you know something about Lucero?
You kind of pose the question, and the little ball, it's still like very bouncy. It just kind of brings its course a little tighter. Um, and you see it comes around and like spins around your head and then jumps back out in front of you and like keeps bouncing around.
Okay. I'm not really sure what you're trying to tell me. I mean, I don't really know what it takes to wake somebody up, but when I was on the ship and passed through that battle, that woke everybody up. So maybe if I do something like that, she's gonna look around and see if there's anything she can make like a loud noise with. to like if there's any. Oh, actually, no. She has thaumaturgy. She's gonna cast thaumaturgy, and make a really loud rumbling thunder noise.
Okay.
And see if.
So everyone who's trying to sleep hears a very loud thunderclap from outside.
We're awake in a second, man. Pistols drawn, both pointed at the door.
It's just
I
thunder,
rolled
though.
for it too. It doesn't matter.
Thunder's natural.
But Lucero does not stir.
She's gonna look for the locket and see if that looks any different. Because she knows that the weird amulet thing, or not locket, but
The amulet? Mm-hmm.
Yeah, sorry. See if the amulet looks any different or like it's doing anything.
Okay. So definitely still wearing the amulet. How do you want to like investigate this? Are you like picking, like you like pulling it up to like look at it, or are you just like looking at it from afar?
She would definitely like find it on him, like brush aside whatever jacket or whatever she has to, and then she, if it doesn't immediately look different, she'd go to try to pick it up and see, like look at the back of it, see if there's any indication that it's like glowing or doing anything, or if it's.
Yeah, give me investigation.
Okay. Ooh, that was kind of low. 10?
10. I mean, it looks very much like you remember it. It doesn't necessarily look different.
Does it pull away from his chest at all?
So you go to kind of grab it to inspect it, and you almost like stutter as you're going to reach for it because you remember the last time you guys tried to remove this from Dante's neck. And
she's not going forcefully, just like a little
right, but
test.
you're like, if the medallion is like against his chest, you're trying to pull it out a little bit from. Yep. It pulls away freely with no weird skin adhesion. It dangles like a normal necklace.
Huh. I feel like if it's not stuck, I should take it off. I don't know if that's stealing, but I could ask Krevlis and Ochi later because they know a lot about stealing. So I'll just.
So as you're
She's gonna like start trying to unfasten.
So as you're like holding the like amulet part in your hand, you see the little blue orb appears again and like very quickly like circles all like around and like bounces around the amulet and then comes over to you and bounces around your hourglass necklace.
Is are you trying to? Oh, like don't take it off. Okay, she's gonna set it back down and put her hands up. That was going to feel kind of weird and unnatural anyway, but it just seems like it's not doing good things. But if it's going to hurt him or something, she'll leave it on him. Okay, so not that then. I don't know what else to do.
As you're standing out there and you like pull away from the necklace, you just hear behind you, "No, you should take it. It totally will look better on you."
Stop it. I hate you.
Why are you here?
Well, this is like kind of where I'm living nowadays, but the better question is, what are you doing here? And not like you, like the royal you, like your group, like you, like what's your deal?
You were really mean to me last time we talked, so I don't really feel like talking to you, and you're kind of like just the worst imaginary friend I've ever met, actually. I think Espen needs to do better on that one.
Imaginary friend.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, sure, we can roll with that. Yeah, I'm sorry. I have been told that I have a very large personality, and sometimes that can be perceived as abrasive by some people.
Seraphine is really gonna study her to see if she thinks it's a sincere apology. Because unfortunately, your girl is the type to just accept apologies, so. Oh, that was pretty high though. Her insight is a 24.
24. It's on your very brief travels. You and Revlos have had to stop off in like taverns and stuff, and you have witnessed in like the privies of the taverns like an interaction that is so strange where somebody looks at someone and says, "You're so pretty," and the person is offended. And that's never really clicked until just this second, where all the words that are being said mean pretty much the opposite.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Um. Yeah, well, I'm sorry that I don't like you. And she's like doing her best to mimic the tone of voice.
Oh, that's a stinger. That really is. You're gonna get better at that. Um, so while I have you all to myself, what's your deal?
I don't know if you like don't understand how names work, but it wasn't yours I was calling earlier, so I don't know why you like think you can just show up and talk to me, because I was trying to talk to somebody else, and you answered the wrong call. So, do you not have people who want to talk to you? Is that your problem?
Mm, well, if that were the case, it seems that we're both in the same boat then, doesn't it?
She's gonna like deflate a little bit.
There's
I s-
lots of rustling in the tent because you made that loud ass
Yeah, there's
noise
thunder.
and I rolled for it. It
Yeah.
startled Espen awake. All her jingle jangles fell off the bed, made noise. Revlis is awake.
Yeah, Ori's
So
awake and cursing.
this is going on after the noise happened. So however we want to wrap that into things.
But don't worry, I'm sure he's coming back so soon and everything's fine, and you're like totally not in trouble with powers beyond your comprehension. Um, anyways,
I don't like the
this,
way you said any of that.
oh, most people don't. Anyways, this has been great. But it seems like we're about to have a one, two, three, five's a party situation. And I don't have my face on for that. So I'm gonna skedaddle. You guys have such a lovely night in your little tent. And she just, boom. And as you guys come out of the tent, you just see this very, like, mostly dissipated little puff of purple smoke.
Seraphina's head is like in her hands as they're coming out. She's like, "What? Now I want to talk."
What happened?
Nothing
she-
happened.
Is she still
Don't
is she
worry.
still fucking here?
I thought you
That-
guys needed to sleep.
Yeah, and then we woke up. That's what happens when there's a
Something-
thunderclap with no clouds.
Something made
It wasn't
Loud.
supposed to be that loud in the center. I was just trying to see if Lucero would wake up, and he didn't.
What do
I
you
don't know
mean?
what wakes people up. I just knew that when. my
Well, loud
friends-
noises wake people up.
Right, that's why
I was trying to
because
sleep.
When I threw the
Oh
barrel
my
on the ship,
God.
people woke up, and so I was trying to see if I could wake Lucero up, because it doesn't seem like he's asleep in a normal way. The 2 times I've seen Trevor sleep, he was laying down, and Lucero isn't, and so I thought that wasn't normal, and then I tried to test some things, and he didn't wake up, and so that was one of the things I tested, and he's still not awake.
Why is
Alright.
there purple smoke? What happened, Serafina?
I tried to talk to my imaginary friend, and yours showed up instead, but she left.
Espen
So-
takes a couple of steps towards you and she will grab like the side of your arm and she'll go, "She is not imaginary. There is nothing imaginary about her."
But she poofs out in and out of existence like mine does, so. And she knows mine, which is really weird. She's not imaginary, I don't know why they know each other.
I don't know either, but that means your imaginary friend is probably not that great. And her paw will tighten
no,
a
they
little
don't
bit
like
on
each
your
other.
arm as she pulls you like towards her, towards the tent, away from whatever the heck is going on. Yes, you're saying that, but yet you were out here talking to her, and we've never talked to your imaginary friend.
Her eyes are gonna get really wide, and she's gonna look down at Espen's arm on her arm, and she. Am I in trouble?
You're potentially in danger.
That's what
What
we
did
were.
she do?
She just was mean, and then I was mean back, and she didn't seem to care, and then she left. So,
What did she tell you to do?
she didn't tell me to do anything. I said she showed up and she was trying to talk to me, and I was like, I don't know why you're here, you're not who I was calling, do you not have anyone who wants to talk to you? And then she said that I don't either, which I was gonna say, yeah, I do, they're just asleep, but she threw me off because she wasn't just talking about you guys. And then she left pretty much. So she did say that I might be in danger, but not from her. But she didn't say it like that. She said it like where like people say the opposite of what they mean, and they say it in like a really crude way. So like probably not worry
Aspen's
about it.
arm has not left. Her paw has not left your arm, and she is letting you ramble at her, but she is pulling you back into the tent.
So
Definitely
like getting...
not letting go of your arm.
Is this like a bear thing? Because nobody's ever like held my arm this long before.
It is not a bear thing. It is a safety thing.
And I'm safer if
your
hand is on my arm.
A little tighter before she releases. No.
Okay.
No, you are not. But I don't have any spell slots to check the inside of your mind to make sure nothing is wrong.
Why would you have to check the inside of my mind? I'm just telling you the truth.
Your imaginary friend might be like my imaginary friend,
No, mine
who
was
is
way
not
better.
imaginary and was never imaginary. Sure, we can go with that. But it is not safe for you to talk to imaginary friends. Do you not know what happened to Ori? You do. You were there. You were. Where are they? Aspen has was in her own head. She is like freaked out. She did not. She's not a care about Lucera at this moment. Are the other two like following back with them?
I think they would have, Redless and Ori would have both like stormed out of the tent ready for a fucking fight. And then just like, I think first and foremost, Ori is going to do a look around the campsite to make sure that bitch hasn't set anything down for us to find later.
Yeah, and Rev is doing the same thing. He's just sweeping the area, both guns drawn, kind of taking the left side while Ori takes the right. Just doing a quick little loosey-doozy.
Cool. So both of you can either give me individual investigation checks, or one of you can get advantage and the other one can help. Your call.
Ooh. Am I allowed to ask how good Ori is at these things?
No. Yeah, I don't care.
Goose egg, bruh.
I'm 1 point better than that.
Well,
Go for it. That is 1 point. 1 point is 1 point, and sometimes that makes all the goddamn difference.
Okay, you said at advantage then?
yep.
Okay.
Or giving you the help action.
Ooh, okay, that's not too bad actually. Wait, what is that number? Can I read my dice? Hello?
Can I read my dice?
Well, one of them's a
Sometimes
natural
that's the
one. I just can't tell what the other one's a 17. That's not bad. 18.
So an 18. Yeah.
I forgot how to count.
Good math. Perfect. Yeah. So with an 18, you don't see anything that inherently looks nefarious. I will say, Ori, you are more on the offensive lookout as Revlis goes a good perimeter. You just find a few, trying to make sure I describe this accurately. there are toadstools on the ground that if you looked at them from the top, they almost make kind of a footprint shape. And there are about 7 or 8 of those that just kind of fade off into nothing.
Clear.
Clear, I think.
You
Watch out for the
think?
fungi.
Or he's gonna take a running kick and just like demolish one of the fucking toadstool footprints.
Cool. So Ori, as you enter the Feywild,
No!
the I'm just kidding.
I was gonna kill you. I was gonna hop on a goddamn plane,
We all
drive up
pack
to
a bunch
O'Hare
real
right
quick.
fucking now.
We'll clip that. That was good. Um,
I hate you.
Kill
Oh,
you.
man.
I'm gonna kill you.
I love you guys. Yeah, Ori, so you see they as you but as you do make contact with them, they kind of like flare up with like a purple bioluminescence. And you can see them like kind of scatter. And that bioluminescence pulses a little bit and then fades out.
That's one way to look out for them.
Bitch. Ori's just gonna fucking storm back into the tent. She's livid, like vibrating with anger. That
Are
bitch.
you okay? What is.
We're fine.
What? Where is Ravlis?
Right here, and he'll come like kind of rounding the corner of the tent. It's all fine. Just everyone go back.
I don't
Go
know
back
how
to bed.
to-
There's been enough happening tonight in general. Just leave it be. Leave it be.
Mm,
Seraphina's like aggressively nodding.
I don't know how to check and make sure that you're. What it did you? Seraphina, you did not. What did you did not agree to do anything?
No. I was just mean to her back, and then she left. And I think you should all go to sleep because it seems like you guys get really grumpy when you don't sleep when you're supposed to sleep. And like
I'm
nothing
not
happened, so we
grumpy.
can talk about it. What? Then why did you
I'm not
grab my arm and
grumpy.
drag me and yell at me?
It's not what it.
Is that not grumpy when people yell at you?
No, Seraphina, I am afraid.
Oh. Well, you don't need to be afraid. She left, so.
But she came back very quickly and very easily while you were by yourself. And Lucero was sleeping still? How is he not awake?
Yeah, that's what I was worried about. That's why I did the
Maybe
thunder.
he's a heavy fucking sleeper. I don't know.
I didn't mean to wake you guys up. So I'm really sorry. I wasn't trying to like summon her or anything. So
That's not how she works. She just shows up when she wants to and makes everything worse. Just don't. If she tries to talk to you again, don't talk to her.
wouldn't that make her mad?
She's
Like,
going to
kind
be
of
mad
attitude, no?
anyway.
I mean, she laughed at me when I was mean to her, so that was a weird response. But I don't think she was mad.
Which
She's not
Yeah.
imaginary.
Sorry, Aspen. Just gonna give you your laurels there, Seraphina. Good job being mean to her back. Sorry, continue.
I don't have anything else to say.
I
I was asleep and now I am not. Okay, good night, everybody. Let's go back to bed.
Good night, Aspen.
Good night.
Seraphina, I'm going to stay awake with you a little while.
I think that's a bad idea, because I think it's bad for you, right? You said you were out of energy earlier.
It might be a bad idea, but I'm still going to do it. I tend to make lots of bad decisions I regret later.
Jesus. Ori like takes a page from Espen's book. Is just gonna stomp back into the other room, still swearing in Orcish. Something about should have let the crown guard fucking take me.
Revlis's eyes widen just a hair after that. He's kind of like one eyebrow goes up and starts to twitch a little bit. He's like,
There's the clang clang of like weapons getting thrown to the ground and like the thump of a body hitting a bed.
Pyre, we cut you off there. I'm so sorry about that. What were you going to say?
No.
Nothing?
I was
Okay.
just laughing.
Okay.
Travis, are you okay? You were doing like a weird thing with your eyes.
Oh, it just gets stuck sometimes. Don't worry about it. I'll be right back. He's going to go ahead and walk outside, and then Seraphina, you just hear like a bunch of shuffling, and Revlis going, "Oh, God Almighty, what did you eat?" He's going to just drag Lucero back inside, and then kind of unceremoniously just throw him off to the side near the kitchen.
Oh,
Right.
does that look?
Wait, hold on. Where did it go? Sorry. And he's going to walk back outside and go grab that big long package that he had as well. Bring that inside and just chuck that down next to him. There you go.
What's in?
Can't believe I
what's
just
in
did that.
The package.
Nothing. Nothing at all. Don't worry yourself about it tonight. That's for me to know, him to find out, and that's all that matters right now. So, I'm going to sit right here, and he's going to grab one of the chairs from the table and kind of pull it up and kind of sit with his arms crossed over the back of the chair. He's going to keep both his pistols in hand. He's like, I'm going to sit right here. I'm going to watch that door. I'm going to watch it for as long as I can until I fall asleep, just to make sure that fucker doesn't come back again.
I mean, I can watch the door.
I would love your assistance in doing that. Please, yes, I'm so goddamn tired.
Yes, I meant instead of, to be clear, like you can sleep. I'm going to be up anyway.
It's fine. I'm hitting a second wind. I'll be all right. DM, he's absolutely falling asleep within 30 minutes here.
Does he look awake right now? Like, do I even have to do an insight, or is it like obvious he's lying?
He's got that like wild man look in his eyes where he's like, something just happened. I did not like that at all. But it's also like, you know, when your dad wakes up at 2 a.m. To hear like knocking on the door and it's like, what is going on in the house? And then 30 minutes later, he's like, okay, everything's fine. I'm going back to bed.
A rough 45.
48.
40 out. Well, I
Those
explained
3 years make a difference, man.
it. Clearly.
It's all been in those 3 years. While he sits there, he is going to look over towards Seraphina again. You said she knew your friend.
Yeah. I mean, she didn't say she like knew him. Like Espen definitely. That I meant they were friends, and they're not. First of all, he has like no respect for her. Second, she just knows basically that I have him, and that he left. She's gonna like start visibly like choking back tears when she says that. But it's fine, because then I just said that I did this thing where you say the opposite thing of what you mean, and I said that I was sorry I didn't like her, because I'm not sorry I don't like her, because she's mean, and said that nobody wants to talk to her, and she left, so I, you know, it's fine.
Well, once again, well done.
She didn't seem very upset that I was mean, so I don't think it worked very good.
Oh, people like that never show much emotion, don't have much to show in the first place, whether it's sympathy or hate. But
She laughed, though, so I feel like, you know. But she left when everybody else was going to come out. It sounded like she mostly just wanted to talk to me alone, but it seemed like it was basically just so she could say mean stuff. So,
Serafina,
yes.
do you want to talk about your friend?
Yeah, but I, I don't know what I'm allowed to say. I don't know if the rules are the same now, or if they're different if he's not here. Last time I tried to talk to you about it, he got kind of mad, so, I don't know. That's kind of why I was trying to ask you, because, like, Espen said hers isn't imaginary, and I was trying to ask you, like, if you've imagined something and then it was real, because, like, he's always been around, and I didn't have any other friends, so I kind of just assumed he was imaginary, and when people saw me, like, when my parents saw me talking to myself, they just said I was talking to my imaginary friend, because they couldn't see him, but, he's done a few things now that I can't do. So I don't know how to reconcile that. Because I can't throw a barrel, and I can't teleport without a scroll, and I don't know how he knew about Espen's person. I don't. So they're not really friends, and she said she's not imaginary, so I don't even know it. The archfade lady. So
Hey, Mr. DM, can Revlis make some sort of check to see if there's some bit of this that he's heard about? Of course, he doesn't know much, but he has had his experience with the Fae as of late. Does this sound like the similar sort of shit fuckery that would happen where an ultra powerful being says, "Hey, I'm your friend," but they want your soul instead?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, the classic. I'm all powerful, but I'm gonna be your buddy. The Billy and Mandy situation. Yeah, I get it.
Yeah, you know.
Mhm. Give me a, I guess history check is the thing that makes the most sense.
Donkey. 13.
13. I mean, Revlis, you being like a man of the sea, you know that there are things that mortal like minds just don't comprehend. This world is so much bigger than the people in it. But at the same time, mortal minds come up with some crazy shit too. So it's really, you don't know if it goes one way or the other.
Okay. He'll just continue to listen to Serafina as she talks through her thoughts and feelings. And he'll try to be as attentive as he can over the next 30 minutes as he just slowly starts to nod.
Give me a Constitution save real quick.
Got it. Oh, dang, that's actually pretty good. 19.
19. Okay. Okay. So you don't. I was rolling to see if you're going to fall asleep in a position that's going to fuck up your neck. But you didn't.
Been there.
Congratulations. I
Been
wish
there,
I could
done
also.
that.
I wish I could pass that save, but I never do.
On
So,
God.
Ain't that the truth?
so you like settle you feel the sleep approaching, and so you settle in and adjust your body in this chair, um, as comfortably as you can, and nod off to sleep.
Serafina's like still talking, and she's like, but you know, I like my parents just checked on me every once in a while, and I was in a room by myself, and so like I don't really know if he was like imaginary or not, but he was the only friend I've had, and he's always been there. And now I have you guys, but it still feels like wrong that he's not here, like lonely and scary, because he's always been. Oh, you're asleep now, right? That's yeah. I'll watch the door, and she just sits on the floor, puts her arms around her knees, and she doesn't ever really like calm down enough to do her craft. She just sits there and stares at the door, her eyes still a little bit wet. And she'll just stare at it until everybody else wakes up.
So, Serafina, as you are kind of winding down your rambling and then realizing that Revelus has succumbed to the Sandman, um, you talk about how um, Roz would like check on you and has like always been with you and kind of like cycling through all these memories that you have with Roz. And then you have a memory flash across your mind of you standing on a beach with your feet in the water.
Okay.
You've never been to a beach. And it's very quick, it's very brief. You just see, you look down and you can see that the wet sand has like kind of covered your feet as the water is washing in, and you see the sun on the horizon like sinking low. And you hear this like garbled voice in the background, but you can't make out what it's saying. And then, as quick as it was in your brain, it flutters away.
That was really vivid. Maybe I'm going crazy. I think I'm used to see this many things. Like the people and the beach and the mountain and like it used to just be grass, which felt normal. And now everything is upside down. She's gonna kind of gulp and then just keep staring at the door, waiting for the people who make sense to wake up.
As Seraphina, as you wait for the rest of your party to do what everybody else that you've met thus far has to do, you are anxious and panicked and by the time the sun rises, you are exhausted. So would you please take 1 point of exhaustion?
Up.
And that is where we're going to take a quick little break. Nobody go anywhere. We'll be right back.
And then I
Welcome.
said, it's not.
Go ahead. Do it.
It's not the size of the wave, it's the emotion of the ocean.
Welcome back, everybody, to Rebels of the Castle, the Stone Lord's Folly. We have just come back from what is a much anticipated long rest for most of you. Seraphina, as previously stated, you do not take a long rest. You don't really rest at all. The panic and the anxiousness have really taken their toll. And you currently have a point of exhaustion. Everybody else. Sun wakes, the sun rises, which you wouldn't know because the tent doesn't have any fucking windows. But Seraphina, you see a little bit of light kind of creep through the flaps of the tent. Everybody except Seraphina, roll me a d4.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Do I need to roll again?
Maybe.
Ah.
My D4 vanished into the abyss. I don't know where it went. Hello?
Oh no. You're going to find it
Watch
with
your
your toe
feet.
later.
Yeah, you're finding that shit with your heel, buddy.
I'll prepare to take 1d4 damage later tonight. Oh, I found it. We've got a 4.
Oh my god.
Jesus.
Okay, all of you do it again.
No, that feels lucky. 2.
Okay. Perfect. Espen, you wake up first.
Okay.
What does this look like here with your bed of
Trinkets
jingle
and treasures.
jangles? Yeah.
Yeah.
Your treasures.
It's my treasures. When she wakes up, it's definitely almost as abrupt as she woke up last night with the big noises. She jolts awake and takes a second to realize that in this moment she is safe. Stumbles out of bed, grabs a couple of trinkets off the bed, sticks them in her pocket of her breeches, and shuffles out of the room she was sleeping in, and is looking specifically for Seraphina.
Yeah, Seraphina's
Alright.
still just sitting. What? Zach, were you gonna say something?
Nope. Go ahead.
Okay. She's still just sitting, staring at the door with her arms around her knees. And when Espen comes out, she'll look up and go, "Oh, good morning."
And morning. Listen. She says listen, but doesn't say anything and putters over. And in front of Seraphina, she lays out 3 little forks, like little tiny salad forks on the ground. And she just fans them out in front of her and crouches down. And she goes, if she shows up again, grab a fork and throw it at her. Do not let her talk to you. Do not, just don't. While you're doing your crafting things, put mean words on the forks and throw them at her. Don't talk to her. Don't listen to her. If you need more than 3, this is all I have been able to find, but I can find more. And before Seraphina is able to say anything, Espen casts Detect Thoughts
Oh.
and
Okay.
waits for Seraphina's reply to her offering of forks that are now
Okay.
in front of her.
Now are we doing the surface thoughts bit or are we going in?
Little Bear's panicked, man. We're gonna deep dive, friend.
Okay. So Seraphine, I believe that's a wisdom saving throw
Correct.
of whatever Espen's spell save
16.
DC is. 16. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I have awful news for you.
Damn.
That's a 19 plus 5.
Damn.
Or actually wisdom,
Woo.
so it's plus 7. So
Wait.
26.
Don't you have disadvantage because you have a level of exhaustion?
Oh, you're right.
Exhaustion.
Mm. Disadvantage on
sorry.
ability.
So sorry.
Ability
I'm so
checks,
sorry.
though. Are saving throws
Damn.
included in ability checks?
They are not,
Damn.
actually.
Just kidding.
I
Damn.
believe that's the second level of exhaustion. Is you
Damn it.
disadvantage on saving
Okay.
throws.
Sorry. It's cool.
It's a bummer for
but
you
I said,
because my second
yeah.
roll before I remembered it was a saving throw was a 3, so...
Damn. But I still get surface thoughts, even though I don't get the deep dive, right? Okay. Damn.
At this point, she's pretty delirious and she's having a hard time focusing on what you're saying. So she's like, forks? Are Archfays weak to forks? And then you also grasp just like a general dull ache of loneliness, and just like a hard time focusing in general on much. Espen, I already have forks, but I don't know that those help. Really?
Yeah, that's why you have them on your belt. You can put more on there, and they're sharp and kind of pointy, so you can throw them at her. You've got a lot of jingle jangles.
I do,
We
but
can.
I'm not very good at throwing them.
Yeah, well, the good thing with the fork is you just sort of fling it. It's more of kind of a distraction tool.
You think this Archfey that you're so afraid of is going to care if I throw a fork at her? And she's not even being sarcastic. She's like genuinely like, I cannot focus, and what you are proposing is so confusing to me.
Absurd. Well, it's more of a distraction than really. It's just to make sure that you focus on something that is not her. So, like, if you see her, be like, "Oh, a fork," and
if I
then
have to throw a fork at her and I have to aim, I'm still focusing on her, no?
but you're focusing on the fork.
So
What?
as this conversation of forks and how they lend are the most powerful utensil. Revlis, you are stirred by this conversation going on in not a far proximity from you as you wake up second.
Espen, why are you worried about if I focus on her or not? She already knows I don't like her.
Yeah, but sometimes she doesn't care. If she knows that you don't like her and she can still trick you to do things, it doesn't matter. And she's really scary.
I feel like it's not hard to not get tricked by somebody you know not to trust. Like, you can just kind of assume whatever they say is a lie.
So it's not always just what she's saying. She uses magic and she's really strong. Ori is very, very strong. And you saw what happened there. And like,
really physically strong. I don't know if Ori's very good at resisting magic.
Well, Ori's kind of stubborn.
Real quick, because detect thoughts failed, I do know she used it, right?
I believe that is the case on the spell.
Yeah.
Yep.
She's gonna like squint a little bit at Espen and go, right, but you used magic on me and it didn't work. So I feel like you should understand that like I'm pretty good
Yeah,
at not.
but I'm not
Uh.
nearly as strong as she is. I'm not an archfey. And I just wanted to make sure that she's not in there creeping
I don't know if
around
she's
and
even
being
really
weird.
that strong. She's just mean. She's like
Serafina?
so delirious. She's like slurring her words together. What?
Mm,
That was the
Mm,
weirdest conversation to wake up in the middle of.
Yeah, because
Was-
Maybe you
work
can.
against Archfey, right,
I'm
Revlis?
s-
No! They will. It'll keep you distracted. If you
And
don't
with
want the forks, then you don't have to have the forks.
I mean,
and
I
with
want
the
forks,
yelling,
just not for Zach.
Ori, you are stirred from your slumber.
Seraphina's gonna take the forks and put them in her bag.
Ah!
well, those are good for eating. Never mind. I'm gonna go find food. And Relis is gonna get up from the chair, kind of wobble around it. Oh, that doesn't feel good.
It could have been worse.
It could have been worse.
Are you okay? How are you feeling?
I
looking-
am
Look
right
at
as rain.
look at me.
Oh, yes.
Focus. Do I need to give you forks too?
You can have mine. I'm not going to.
No,
No,
you
I
keep
don't have
them.
any more forks to give.
That's a lap,
That's
Sam.
why she was offering you forks, is because you don't have them.
If you want, I can give you something like wine bottle corks or something, I'm sure, or like shiny rocks. I don't know, just something to distract you too.
Speaking of corks, if you do have any rum, that sounds amazing.
No, but
Revlis,
I
you say rum, and all of a sudden there is this dusty little bottle just kind of floating.
Oh, this is dangerous.
Seraphina,
Oh, this is bad.
who has now been taught
This
about
is-
people who drink when they're upset, is gonna kind of deliriously look at Revlis and go, "Why do you want that right now?"
have
I don't
blackberry
know.
wine.
You don't know?
I don't. This is sort of how I've always started my mornings.
So there's no emotion attached to it. You're just drinking it because it's morning?
Yes. I think. Let's find out.
Let's find out, he says.
He's gonna
Oh,
take a couple glugs.
That's like
probably
really
fine.
strong for the morning.
Oh, but it feels so good going all the way down. Oh,
But it's not
okay.
good with breakfast food.
I think I'm about ready to fall back asleep or be awake. One of the two. Let's find that one out as well.
Oh,
Seraphina,
Ori.
you look horrible. Are you all right?
Yeah, you said that feels good going down. Can I try?
Sure.
What does that mean?
Wait.
What? Like it tastes
I'm
good?
sorry. Am I
Or like is...
still confused?
or
Did you
like
say?
it's
Did you say what I think
soft?
you said?
What?
You want some?
Yes. Are you only supposed to drink it when you're hungry?
No. In fact, you drink it whenever you would like. Yes, please. Here, have some. Espen, am I
Okay, so
dead?
she'll take that, but she gets offended by the forks. It's so
this
weird.
isn't supposed to just... I'm not trying to fight the Fae with this.
I think at
I
that
just
point,
want to try it.
like Ori stumbles out of the main suite, like walking a little stiffly. It's clear that at some point this girl fucked up her leg. Not recently, but she's got a bit of a hobble on one side. She's muttering to herself in Orcish again. What are we fucking yelling about? What?
Seraphina's
Are we all alive?
Good morning, Ori. Seraphina's drinking. Espen is worried about forks. Am I dead?
Worried about forks.
You want to be?
Haven't decided yet. Is Lucero dead, though? If he's dead, then I feel like I can go as well.
Fucking hells. Yeah, no, Ori's gonna like hobble on the right knee that kind of buckles a little, shake it out, and then get over there and like haul Lucero up by his front. Does he do anything?
He is dead weight in your hands.
That's weird.
Shake.
Shakes in your
Drop.
hands. Shake it back.
Yeah, she like gives him a good like jostle. And just kind of dumps him back on the floor.
Yeah, just absolutely like boom,
Ragdoll.
crumples. Yep.
Oh.
Is he still breathing?
He is still breathing. Against your best efforts, he's still breathing.
Against despite Ori's best efforts, he is in fact still breathing and still has a pulse when she checks, which she will do grudgingly. I'm not fucking carrying him.
Oh.
No one asked you to. Did you?
He's dead weight at this point. I don't know what you want.
How strong
We
is
knew
the
that
alcohol?
already.
What a good question. Why don't you roll me a Constitution saving throw, Zervina?
Sweet,
Phenomenal.
I'm super good at those. Historic.
In my
I think Ori
experience-
just points and just shut the fuck up, John.
14.
14. Okay.
Not awful. That's
Not
like
bad.
maybe the best one I've
Not
made. Is
bad at all.
Yeah. It could be worse. So the
So now she's
14
exhausted and tipsy.
So Seraphine, yeah, you catch a little buzz.
Honestly.
Not in like the stumble around double vision like drunk, but
Yeah.
man, some of the thoughts that you've kept to yourself. Why'd you do that?
She's not white girl wasted, but
She is already
She feeling good.
white girl wasted on sleep deprivation, though. Essentially.
even
Sorry,
better.
not exhaustion.
Mhm,
Just tipsy.
mhm.
Clevis, you are so wrong. It doesn't feel good going down. Just really spicy or something. That's the one you said, right, Orky, for like when it burns?
what? It can be. Yeah, depends on what. Is that
So this
rum?
This is spicy.
Yes, it
I don't
is.
know.
Would you like
Was it?
some?
Takes the bottle, chugs part of it,
You're
slams it on the
welcome.
counter.
Oh, not too much noise, please.
So you slam the bottle down on the counter, and then it lifts up, and a little coaster appears and slides underneath it and slides it back down.
Fantastic.
Oh, thank
Not
you
on
so
my
much.
table.
While this is going on, Aspen has walked over to Lucero because this is the first time she's realized that he's actually like out. And she has cast a Starry Wisp, and like one little mote appears in her claw, and she guides it towards his face and is doing like a back and forth in front of his face, trying to like wake him up with like a flash of light in his face to see if any lights are on.
The lights are on, but nobody's home.
Yeah.
Just nothing.
Nothing. You guys, this is weird, right?
Yes.
Yes,
I
it
tried to tell you
is.
that last night. Okay, so where are we going from here? Because we could do the scroll from here, or are we walking somewhere else first? Because you might not even have to carry him anywhere, Orky.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
the scroll kind of does that for us.
We can't stay here because what's her fuck is floating around.
Yeah,
I literally don't care. She's like the worst, but she's just annoying. She doesn't even do anything. And you know what? My friend said not to worry about her, and I think he's right, because she just ran away when you guys showed up. She's like, there's gonna be 5 people, I gotta go, like, whatever. Scared of talking to more than one person at a time.
Yeah, let's see what happens when she decides to make me kill one of you again.
Exactly. I'm going to stop you there as well. Espen is worried enough about this that, I mean, look at her. She looks like she didn't sleep well at all last night. No offense, Espen. But is that
Seraphina doesn't have to worry about an archfey who kept an entire civilization of people away from the world for thousands of years.
But
No,
some
she doesn't.
If
tricked
she
you, and now she can't trick us, because we already know she's bad. Like, it's fair. It's the first time it happened.
That's
because
not
you
how
guys
it
didn't know.
works.
Okay, fine. We can teleport and we can throw forks, and then she won't hurt us.
I'll take the forks back if you don't want them.
No, I want the forks. So be good
We
for
should
them.
teleport.
Ori in this time has been like getting bowls of porridge from the unseen servant at the kitchen. Everybody gets one handed to them with perhaps a little more force than necessary.
Mm-mm. Okay. Hold on. I'll get some honey and some coffee. And Espen puts back into the room she was staying in and brings out some honey, some cute little flowers that are edible, and
Okay, is
some
it going-
coffee.
Is it going to make you more comfortable if I eat this?
If you're not hungry, Fee, don't eat. And she's gonna march outside and like
Oh.
she can't handle this shit right now.
That was
She is-
the single most mom thing Ori has said the entire time. Holy shit.
she is still exhausted. She's in pain. She's pissed off. And last fucking nerve, y'all. Last fucking nerve.
Revlis,
He's gonna-
since Seraphina doesn't listen to me anymore, will you tell her to put some honey on her, what is that, oats porridge, so she doesn't get sick from drinking? She's like slides some
Espen.
honey across the table.
Seraphina is right there.
Yes, well, she's not listening. Maybe if you
Seraphina's-
talk, she'll listen.
Seraphina's gonna already have taken a bite, and she's gonna groan and go, "This tastes exactly like how everything used to taste." Ugh.
What?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, the two of you
Like
listen here.
before things had flavor. What?
Listen. No, stop. If I have to listen to one more word of your sauce this morning, I will eat both of your livers for lunch. Now calm down. Take some breaths. We're on the same side here. Espen, yes, Seraphina is not being as cautious as she should be. Seraphina, Espen is trying to ask you questions out of the goodness of her heart, trying to make sure you are okay. You both care about each other. Act like it.
Duh. Okay. Did you have questions, Esben? I thought I said everything.
Put some honey on your porridge. It won't taste like icky. Here, put it on your bowl and then try it. She slides a bowl, the container of honey across the table. Did she do anything while she was in front of you?
No, she said, what did she say? She said, She wanted to talk to me while we were alone, and she wanted to know why I specifically was here. And then she was pretty much just mean about my friend, so that was kind of it. I didn't tell her why I was here because I was too distracted by how mean she was being. But I already told you guys, and I don't really care what she thinks, so...
Did she touch you or leave anything behind?
No. She didn't touch me.
Ravlis, there was nothing else when you and Ori came in, right?
No, there was not. There were a couple mushrooms on the ground. Ori went and kicked one of them. Nothing happened. They just glowed purple and then dissipated. It's nothing crazy, nothing weird at all.
No, those are weird
Seraphine.
mushrooms.
Seraphina, thank you for sharing that with Espen. Espen, you know this adversary more than we do. What should we be prepared for next? Will she come and try to meet with us again? Do we need to leave as soon as possible?
Yeah, we need to leave as soon as possible.
Wonderful,
She's
that is
looking
great.
for
To
you.
me. Why doesn't she
I
want
don't-
to talk to you? You're also one she knows.
Because she probably wants something from you.
I don't have, like, anything.
Well,
Like, I have
clearly she...
magic, but
Can I answer the question?
how would
Yeah.
Seraphine and Espen, both of you are incredibly powerful magic users. Both of you operate somewhat of the same way. She wants to get inside your head to make getting back at Espen easier, better, more heart-wrenching in some way, or she just wants an easy way to tear us all apart. I don't know. But you are both powerful magic users. She wouldn't want me, and she might want me to do the same thing or she did with Ori. But then there's Ori, for God's sake, there. Ori is so much stronger, and God knows what Lucero is up to right now. But you two are the only ones here who actually are adept at magic, and that seems like what she is after, and so of course she's coming after you too.
Do you think it has to do with my friend?
Yes.
Because it
Yes, I
occurs
do.
to me now she only talks to me about my friend, basically. Mostly the same things. But you don't have a friend like that. You have other friends. And Orchi doesn't have a friend like that. So maybe it's...
Seraphina,
that. Huh?
who is your friend? If he's not here, you can't get in trouble for talking about him. Or it's...
But
Or them,
he's in
or
my
a-
head, so he'll know what I say if he comes back. He's gotta come back, right?
I don't know, because you won't
So,
tell
Seraphina,
us.
as you you say that, and then you rub your eyes, and the other thing, you rub your eyes, and everything's very blurry for a split second before it all comes back into focus. You look up and you see the lion-headed man
No!
and the raven-headed woman and the gray figure standing just amongst your compatriots here. And then as your vision clears back up, they're gone.
Her eyes are gonna widen and she's gonna sober up real quick. We should find Ori and we should teleport. Like everyone has been saying, I agree now. Where did Ori go? I should go look for her. She's gonna get up from her chair. Ori? She's lifting the tent flap.
Okay, tell her we're gonna leave in 20 minutes, okay? We'll get everything secured. I don't know. There's so much
Make it
stuff in
10,
there.
we'll make it snappy.
How about we make
Yeah.
it 2? Let's make it 2?
Okay.
Sure.
Yeah, we gotta
absolutely.
tie Lucero down somewhere.
Should we tie him down or pick him up? How does space work inside of these
should-
magical contraptions?
I don't think we should leave
We
it
should
like that.
probably...
Because we don't know if living things can
No,
stay in
we
here.
have to Yeah, we have to
For
like
the
tie him
record-
to our arms.
You all saw Ori walk out of the front of the tent with her breakfast.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
Serafina
Oh, yeah.
opened the flap, yelled Ori, and then immediately turned into the tent. Still door open, but just didn't finish her sentence to Ori. Yeah, no, we could put them on on my contraption that's named after me, and then take this tent down, and then we'll teleport and it'll be fine. Okay.
It's fine. Espen, you take care of everything inside the tent. I'm going to haul this lug outside. I'm going to start taking down the stakes.
I should probably get dressed too. Okay, we're gonna leave in like 2 minutes.
I heard you the first 2 times.
I didn't say the minutes the first times. Did you hear me when I was talking to everybody else in the tent?
I heard you shout my name twice, Ori says as she like storms back in.
Perfect. Glad to hear that your hearing is good.
One second. 1 second.
Oh.
I'm so sorry.
Oh,
Ori, as you
Stop it.
are like,
No.
you know,
Deep
you just
breath.
you gotta go
Count to
outside.
10.
You gotta take, you gotta, yeah, you just gotta, you gotta go stare at.
Listen, it's very much like she's at the point where she's gonna say some mean shit and she's not gonna be able to take it back. So she's gonna walk away, take a breath, and come back.
You have to, I call it, I gotta go stare at the sky. That's what I call it here. As you exhale, you just hear a little honk.
Oh my gosh. Wait.
Where? What?
Like episode 1?
Honk, honk.
I'm
As
gonna look.
this white goose head pops up out of a bush. It looks over at you.
Holy throwback, Batman. What are you doing all the way out here?
Honk. And
Wait,
as
shit. Speak with animals. I could do that because I'm a totem barbarian.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, as you cast Speak with Animals, you hear the goose say, watching my kids, like you.
There's like a moment of panic where Ori kind of looks around because she remembers that there were displacer beasts running around. It's you know it's not safe out here, right? Displacer
we're
beasts
fast.
running around. How fast?
Fast enough, thus far.
What? You points sort of in the general direction that they came from. You were across the sea. How did you just fly all the way?
Got bored.
What? Everything just keeps getting weirder and weirder. Yeah. Are you all right? Do you need help? Do you need anything?
No. They do, though. And she kind of angles her head towards the tent.
I'm working on it. They're not my kids. I don't have kids. I don't fucking want kids.
It's funny how things work out.
Are all geese as nosy as you are?
I certainly hope not.
Or he's gonna dig some like dried berries out of her satchel, hold them out.
You see the goose will honk, and these little adolescent geese, um, four of them come out from the bush, and they come out and start pecking at the dried berries.
Oh god, are they in that weird in-between stage where they've got some of the down and then
Oh,
some of
they're
the real
so ugly.
feathers?
They are so
Oh,
ugly.
bless. All right, easy. Were you here yesterday?
I was around.
The hesitate to call her this, the lady with the purple magic.
What about her?
You seen anything like that before?
We see a lot of things that don't make sense, but they happen anyway.
Yeah. Well,
At the end of the day, we fly north, we fly south.
well, I would suggest you keep on flying. It's probably not a great place to rest. That's why we're getting the hell out of here.
About time for us to fly north. We'll see you there.
I guess so.
You see the goose hole give a little honk and recall her gaggle, and the four ugly little geese will run back into the bush, and Mother Goose will start to go back into the bush as well, and just kind of stops and turns and goes, "They need you. You need them. They're your kids."
Be safe.
Good news. They're as ugly as they're gonna get.
I think that catches Ori by surprise. She like snorts. It's mean as hell. You know it.
Mine will grow out of it.
All we can do is our best.
And the goose will just honk and disappear into the brush.
He's gonna stare at the sky for one more minute. Count down from 5. Oh my god. Could be worse. Could be worse. It could actually be my kids. Would be so much worse. She's gonna march inside and start packing shit up as fast as she can.
Perfect. What are we doing with...
The dead weight?
That's a really nice way to call it.
Revelous.
Aw, it's
Revelous.
not Revelous for once.
Yay! I've graduated.
Hey!
Well, the dead weight is going to take care of the dead weight.
Like, got him.
Yeah,
Like,
I'm
yeah.
going to grab a length of rope. I'm going to like tie his hands together, and I'm just going to like loop his arms up over the top of my neck. And Revelous is just going to carry Lucero like a pack.
Like a little baby Bjorn?
like
Oh yeah,
a rag doll.
We could
Cool.
put them
Go ahead and give me a strength check.
You got him. Got it.
Nope.
You've got it with the guidance.
Oh, thank
D4.
you. If I can find my D4 again. Hello. Oh, there it is.
Oh, maybe you should, yeah, like
Ooh.
put his arm like this and like lift from not your knees.
Yep. Not the knees. Well, use the legs, but not the back. I think that's what you
Yeah.
meant.
The
Well-
twisting,
A
wrenching
jerking,
motion.
twisting.
You two were way on top of that.
Mhm.
That was a strength check, so just add my strength modifier, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Athletics,
Okay.
if it makes it any better for you, but
That's a 25.
Oh my
Ooh.
gosh.
Okay, old man strength. Let's go. All right, Grandpa doing half reps on the chest press. I see you. So you, for lack of a better word, lash Lucero's body to yours. And you all head out. Wait, what's the plan here?
We need a clearing to be able to use the scroll.
I would suggest that we get out of these ruins before what's her bitch decides to fuck with it again.
Yeah. We just, the first available clearing that won't damage anything else here. Well, you know what I mean. We can do, Serafina, you have the scroll, right?
Yeah, 1 second. She's like going through the pile Espen gave her, and she's like, this one is good. I'm not gonna wear that one. This one is good. I could layer that with this. I'll be right back. And then she's gonna go change out of the robe she's been in for the last episode in one of the 2 rooms. And then she'll come back out. What? The scroll, yeah, I can do some magics. Should we take down the tent first?
Yeah. We've already got everything secured as well as Lucero. So is there like a button where you know?
So as you guys pull the tent stakes out, the whole tent kind of like shrinks in on itself, and it just becomes like a bundle, of the tent poles and the thing all wrapped
I
up
got
together.
it. I got it. I'll put it in my bag.
Do we need a bigger clearing than this? Because I feel like this is
It needs to be
good.
like what?
Mm.
Like
Like a foot?
I don't. What did you say,
Friends.
Zach? Like 500 feet?
I believe that's what I said, something to that effect. Like you just want to be clear of like
Of
any
anything we
people,
could. Yeah.
and structures that might get
Yeah.
wrapped up in it.
Yeah.
So
Just trees.
I'm rolling a D4. 1, 2. So we're gonna start with Espen.
Okay.
So Espen, as you guys walk back out into these ruins, you once again hear the sounds of cannon fire. And the sound of it colliding with buildings that are no longer there. It's kind of just become the background noise at this point. You would have still heard it throughout the night. It just, after your 12th cannon, what's the big deal? You know? But as the cannon fire goes off.
Oh, can I say that I cast Pass Without a Trace before we start scooting?
Sure.
Before we get any further? Okay, cool.
Sure. You hear Alaris's voice, but you do not see Alaris. And you hear her say, I can't believe you failed me again. And then there is a pause. And then you hear again. You might have your mountain back, but I will find you. And the you reverberates.
Did you guys hear that?
Did we all hear it?
No.
What?
If by that you mean the grunting of an old man as he's carrying another, then yes, I did.
No,
Oh, for
no,
fuck's
no.
sake.
And the like ghibli, furry, like poofy hair thing, like her, yeah, through her entire body, like it happens as she goes, "We've got to get out of here quickly, quickly."
Ori's gonna march over to Revlis and just like picking up a fucking baby, takes Lucero and just tosses him over her shoulders without so much as a strain.
Ori, as you hoist up Lucero, and I know you're capable, so I'm not even gonna bother having you roll for it.
20 strength, baby.
Those are the most loving birds I've ever given.
You hear
Lovebirds.
this like thudding sound kind of off to your left. And it sounds very familiar. It is the distinct sound of fist meeting torso. And you hear a grunt. And you hear your father calling out. Little Tooth! And you hear your own blood-curdling howl. And you hear the sound of fists on torso again. And your knuckles feel bruised and raw.
Ori freezes. Like mid-step, foot comes down and she just stops moving.
Ori,
Revlis being closest to her, he's gonna turn. Oh, come on, he's not that. Whoa, Shieldbreaker, what's wrong?
did you
If-
hear something?
What's happening? What's going on around here?
Left. Or Master, if Ori looks.
You don't see anything.
We need
And-
to go. We need to go now.
The pain in your hand starts to ebb, and as you say, we need to go. Revlis. You hear the sound of the ocean. You hear waves lapping against a seawall, like you would hear in a harbor. And you hear your sister's voice. I don't know where it is. I swear to you, I don't know where it is. I don't know what he's done with it. So if you just let me go, that'll be perfectly fine. And whew, you hear the sound of a flintlock. And that reverberates throughout your mind.
Tanya.
It's not real. It's not real. Move. All of you
That was
fucking
real.
move now.
That was
No,
real.
it's not. Revlis, move.
Oh.
Ori's going to start marching towards the lake, the still, what you call it? What do we call it? What the fuck is it called, Lore Master?
Still River.
Still River.
Hmm.
Now,
Oh, yeah.
move,
Yeah.
all of you.
Seraphina's gonna grab Revlus's arm and guide him as she follows Ori.
He's kind of pulling back a little bit, still walking with everyone, but just muttering under his breath. No, she's back there. She's back there. I can go back. I can get her. We can get her. Seraphina, come on, please.
Revlus,
Please go back.
Revlus, do you trust me?
What?
Do you trust me?
Yes.
Follow me. It's going to be okay. She's gonna squeeze his hand and tug him a little harder and keep walking.
He will follow.
As you all trudge forward through these ruins, the sounds of the cannon fire blend with these sounds of your worst memories, echoing against the worst memories of this land. Seraphina,
Yeah?
you're so tired.
Yup.
Your vision begins to tunnel, and in front of you, even though you're not looking up, you see the sky. The sky when you left the tent was blue, with a few clouds. This sky is gray, and you can feel rain falling on your face. You hear crying. A male and a female voice, both crying. And in a language that you can't identify, but you can understand. You hear them begging, please, please, no, not her, please, no, not her. We will do anything, please, not her. And you realize that the tunneling of your vision is Earth. As you are laying in a grave. Two figures enter your line of sight, obscuring the sky above you. One is a kind of short, gray-haired human man. The other is a blonde-haired with streaks of silver, very sallow-faced woman. And they continue to beg and plead in this language. And they say, please, not her. Not our Varanya. The tunnel begins to widen. The world comes back into view. You don't recognize these people. You don't recognize that sky. You don't recognize that name. And that is where we are going to stop for tonight. Folks, thank you so much for coming and hanging out with us. Absolutely come back next week where we should be whole again, and we will find out what has been going on with Lucero as our crew makes a mad dash to get out of the ruins of Telesander. My name is Zach Savage. I've been your lore master this evening. You can find me on all of the socials at Zach Savage Lore on all the ones that matter. And of course, if you had any issues with any of the calls that I made tonight as a DM of this campaign, you are welcome to meet me behind the Denny's on 422 and we can settle it. I'm going to turn it over to my wonderful cast here. And they're going to tell you who they are, where you can find them, and how much they want to punch me in the face. And we will start with Hyacinth.
Oh my god. I was not ready for that. I was like, what's he gonna pull? How many bad memories does Serafina have? She could relive what just happened to her, I guess. That came out of nowhere.
What?
Dang. Okay, yeah. I'm Hyacinth. My handle's Hyacinth Wonders everywhere. Wednesdays I'm here playing Serafina Von Willow, the traumatized cleric, and newly traumatized mostly, and when I'm not here I do short cosplay skits on all of the short form video apps, and I do streams on my own channel on Saturdays. And I don't want to punch Zach, but I would like to talk. Like, maybe a long conversation with, only kind words. Sam.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Sam. I go by Utah Indie on both Instagram and Twitch. Tonight I was playing Revelous Noge or John Silver. We're still not deciding on which one we're going to go with. We still have to have that conversation, don't we, Laura? On a scale of 1 to 10, I think we're sitting at a solid 5. 5, Zach. It's up there.
That's just because you're a masochist. It should be way higher.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. You know me so well. Irea.
Hi, I'm Pyrea. You can find me on socials as Pyrea. I was Espen, or Oblivion Ranger / Druid. I don't want to punch Zach. I want 20 more minutes of wandering around this fucking temple. Yeah. Find me as Pyrea. Laura, take it away.
Hi, hello, good evening, folks. You can call me Laura Tutu or Laura Tutu. My pronouns are she, they, or whatever fits the bit. I have been your barbarian fighter, Orient Shieldbreaker, who has had it up to here with all of this shit. Zach, I'll see you in fucking November, my guy. On Wednesdays, congratulations, you found me. I'm here every Wednesday being generally traumatized and traumatizing my fellow party members back. On Fridays, you can find me over at Crit Hit Chronicles for Shadows over Baldur's Gate, our spiritual sequel to the Hitlerian Studios video game, Baldur's Gate 3. We're stuck in the Feywild right now. I'm sure it's going to be fine. Tomorrow, you can find me over at Folk and Myth for the Celluloid Crypt. I sit down with my dear, lovely friend, Kato, a.k.a. the Helena Handbasket, as we talk about our favorite movies, specifically horror movies, and you can probably guess what we're talking about. Guys, we're going to yap about Sinners for like an hour and a half.
You should.
So come hang out over at Folk and Myth tomorrow. I believe it's 7 p.m. Central. It's either 7 p.m. or 7:30. I don't have the promo in front of me right now. You'll figure it out. I'll post about it tomorrow. You'll be fine. But you can find me all over the internet, usually as some iteration of _Laura22. That's on TikTok. That's on Insta. That would potentially be on Blue Sky, but I don't feel like trying to figure out how to shorten my fucking username over there. But the easiest way to figure out where I'm going to be and what I'm doing is to check out my website, laura22.com. And if you're going to be in the Los Angeles area, May 21st through 25th, and you want to play some vampire, you should check out darknessemergent.com. For the biggest, best, baddest vampire LARP from By Night Studios. I'm going to be there.
which just brings us to Pyrea. Oh wait, no, did you go already?
I
That's
already
everybody.
said. Yeah, I already said
Oh,
my
Got
thing.
everybody.
But
That's right, everybody's
yeah,
done.
We're just off. We're off kilter because we're missing a body.
dude.
Yeah,
Well,
I was like,
yeah.
we're missing
Shout out to
one.
GM Justin.
We're also incredibly traumatized. But we are going to go ahead and hop over and hang out with Keon. So if you guys want to hang out while we raid, say hey. And yeah, anything else?
Join the Discord, follow us on YouTube, follow us on Twitch. If it's your first time, thank you. All the like, comment, subscribe, all the important stuff that you're supposed to do. To support, to know what we're doing. All right,
Yeah.
that's it. Let's get to Keon.